At Fulton Bank, we're personally invested in every community we serve. So sometimes we're big in small ways, like finding a way to get Crystal and Dan a mortgage before the baby arrived. Other times we're small in big ways, like local decision-making and financial coaching that helped Fernando open his own shop. Fulton Bank, a community bank that's big and small in all the right ways.
Welcome back to Ocean Bowl Games. I'm your host, Roman Sudan, and we've been keeping an eye on Robert C. Marshall from the very beginning because, let me tell you something, they, in 20 Deuce, they were the first rec center to sign up for Ocean Bowl Games. We had a total of 24 kids, both from Baltimore Public Schools and from the rec center, and they won the first Ocean Bowl game. So give it up to Coach Jones and this wonderful team over at RCM. Ocean Bowl Games. 2024
Hi,
Baltimore,
I'm Coach
let's go.
White from Robert C. Marshall Rec Center Summer Camp. This being my first experience, it will never be my last. It was an experience I've never had before and didn't even know it was being offered to our kids in our community. And I think it should be everywhere, including in schools. So it was exciting to participate, watch the camps participate against each other, and the kids to get introduced to new ways of seeing, even through gaming, which that's the new era of technology with our kids, but to even see science and oceanography and everything being brought to them in a new light via the games and everything that was offered. I honestly think this will be something to be offered year-round through the schools and let the tournament come out during the summer, but let it be built upon during the school year, because then you can get their science teachers and courses to be added into to reinforce some of the ideas. A lot of my kids, some of the things were introduced first time, but then there were some things that refreshed, some things that they heard about during school, and it was like, okay. I said, well, let's carry it over. Keep your books, and you can share the stories. You can share the games, share the QR codes. I even allowed them to show some of their parents how to use the books and the QR codes to give them information.
Wait a minute, what book you talking about?
I am talking about the magazine that they use to prepare for the Ocean Bowl tournament.
She's talking about the Ocean Bowl Games magazine that we prepared this year. We were so happy and proud to present that to every kid. How would you rep your RCM next year? What you gonna do?
What? I took the team to the championship for the first time, and they were so excited about doing that. So I'm looking to be beside my kids again next year. So guess what? Harlem Park gonna see us again. Or whoever, the reigning champs, they're gonna see us again.
Let's go. All right. Thank you so much. You've been awesome and wonderful. I think that if there's one thing I can take away from this is that as long as we got wonderful people like you helping the kids, you're providing impact here, positive impact to the city of Baltimore. So I thank you from the bottom of my heart. Appreciate you.
Thank you. We appreciate you. See you at Ocean Bowl next year.
Come on, Bryce.
So
My name is Bryson. I'm 13.
my name Carter and I'm 13.
My name Aki and I'm 12.
GM?
OTS.
Ocean Top Steppers.
Ocean Top Steppers?
Yes.
Now, how'd y'all come up with this name?
Leader Miss White helped us come up with OTS.
What do you guys think about Ocean Bowl Games?
I mean, it was cool. The games and the getting badges and stuff was cool. It was fun.
I felt like Ocean Bowl this year was fun because we was in a bigger area this time, so it was like more challenges we could do for points. And I felt like it was cool this year. I liked it.
It was more like, it was better snacks.
We were to get to the championship. Even though we lost, we still try our hardest and our best to win. So this girl from a different camp,
Middle branch.
from Middle Branch, she came to us and talked to us after we lost, and she was telling us positive things, and she was happy for us getting the place that we got.
Aw.
It was this girl from Middle Branch. She came to us when we was down and we was frustrated because how she came to us and told us about, she was talking about how sportsmanship works, and she was telling us that it was okay because they lost to somebody. Harlem Park team.
How cool was that somebody from another rec center?
It was cool because No, she wasn't with no adult. She ain't had no permission probably. And she probably came to us because we tried our best to win, but the screen turned off and
I was really impressed with what y'all did at Aquawall Clash, how y'all came back after, getting a flag, and y'all still came back. Y'all stayed focused. Y'all stayed locked in to go grab that. Y'all started cooking, so talk to me about that.
I feel like it was encouragement for all three of us because when Bryson had got his first flag, he was frustrated, but we told him, like, stay calm. And once he stayed calm, we got our points. We stayed calm and got our points, and we got it done.
I want to shout out to the other team that we had. We had 3 other people that lost, and they were still giving us encouragement to see if we can win it.
So something tells me y'all really like Aquaball League, the Xbox, with the Xbox controllers. Y'all didn't like the game? Why you didn't like the game, Bryce?
the reason why I didn't like the game is because we never got a chance to practice on it, and it was only one staff member that practiced on it in the gym.
Ah, I got you, buddy.
And it was like most people didn't really get it and how they were supposed to do everything. So as us three, we felt a way as how it was like unfair because Harlem Park probably studied it and had an Xbox system. And we didn't. And we only had a chance to look at the books. We did this fall because we tried our best and we practiced on tablets.
Y'all enjoy y'all science, technology, your engineering, art, and math?
Yeah.
Which out of those 5, and playground, which out of those 6 did you really, can you talk to me about that experience?
The one I liked most was the math one because I'm good at math. Math's my favorite subject, and basketball is one of my favorite sports. So when we played that game, we got a lot of points from that because we scored a lot of points and got all the math questions done. What I didn't like was when we got to the finals, we had to play on Xbox because I don't play on Xbox. I play on PS5, so the controls was a little difficult for
A little
me.
different?
Yeah.
Just more practice. It sounded like you needed. Yeah.
was
What about
more-
the new beach balling game where you had to shoot the water and knock the ball to the goal?
It was difficult.
Yeah, that was one.
It is a challenge, ain't it?
It
But
was
it's fun?
difficult, but we was fun.
To the other Rex, man, just be ready because next year we're going to have a lot of practice and we really going to play on all the games. And next year it's coming out RCM.
Antonio Jones, I'm the center director here at the infamous, world-renowned Robert C. Marshall Recreation Center. Bowl game. Let me start from the top and everything. Outstanding. Overall, it was an outstanding event. As I was discussing with Coach Roman, we took advice and took input and what people saw last year and what we could do better, and they flipped it and they did excellent. They did excellent from the beginning to end. Excellent. That process of having, before you even get there, you had your cards. Every person had their card and laminated. When we got there, we already had scheduled what we was gonna do. They were already in their groups. Kids came in already in their groups, already in their rec centers. It was outstanding. And then we had announcements and pairing off the movement around those 2 days. The movements, moving one group to the next activity, to the next activity, to the next activity. It flowed. Had plenty support. And I did like the fact that we incorporated the yellow flag, the orange flag, I believe, and the red flag.
Yeah.
And on behavior, and that kept a lot of kids in line to doing what they supposed to do when they was there. So I enjoyed that. I mean, we might had 1 or 2 yellow flags, but we didn't have a lot of behavior problems because kids was locked in.
They were locked. They were engaged, weren't they?
They
were excited.
They wanted points. They wanted to check on their points. They were downloading the app on their phones to see how points was generated daily. At the end of the first day, my group sat around. We have a time during when they came back from Ocean Bowls. We had a time that we called leader-led programs. They didn't want to do no programs. They was all sitting around watching the numbers, watching the points.
The leaderboard.
Go up.
Yeah.
The leaderboard go up until about 5 o'clock. Then I say, I think it's over. I think everything is set, y'all. And they was really excited, really engaged and all. So I really like that. A couple kids. Well, first of all, I had one kid that was in 11-13 group. We were one day we were practicing and doing the activities in the book, reading the book out loud, and we was quizzing one another. They was quizzing one another on the questions and all, and he thought it was too much. He said, I don't want to do this. It's too academic. It's too academic for me. So we gave him a choice. Say, if you want to do it, okay. If you don't want to do it, then this is an added addition to the program, to the summer camp. So if you don't want to, you just sit at home. He said, yeah, I'll sit at home, but his parents had other things in mind. They came back and said he will be participating. They want him to go. So we said, okay, we don't want no behavior problems. We're going to send you to Ocean Bowl, right? Now, you can just watch him. You can just observe. He was on a team. I said, you didn't really practice and all, so you're not going to help him too much because you didn't really practice. Well, after getting to Ocean Bowl, seeing all the different colors, seeing all the different teams and the Ocean Bowl song and people announcing. Yes, he started getting into it, and he talked to one of the instructors. The instructor convinced him, hey man, it's worth just to try it out. He tried it out. He said, all right, I'm gonna go back on my team. His team was a strong team. They're a strong team. They went all the way to the playoffs.
Let's go.
They went all the way to the playoffs with him on the team. He did every activity they did all the way to the playoffs. He was a little shy about the Xbox, but all the other things he was getting. I said, look at the points. Look at the points. You said you weren't even going to participate.
Yes, sir.
But look at it. You took your team, Tiger Sharks, I think.
Yep.
All the way
Tiger
to the
Sharks.
all the way to the playoffs, right?
Yeah.
That did so much to his self-esteem, and because he was like, I'm not academic, and this right here is, he said, this right here is for nerds. I'm not academic. I like to play basketball. I don't like to play on Xbox basketball. I don't like to play Madden and anything like that.
Yeah.
But it was a good experience. He learned that, hey, no, you have something to offer.
Yeah.
You have something to offer, and you have an intellect and academics. You excel at it. So that was wonderful. Now I had the flip side of that, I had two guys that was on teams that started off on teams, and after getting there, they was like, no, we don't really want to participate. We don't really want to be a part of the team. So we was like, okay, we got to go to the free area if you don't really want to participate. They went to the free area. Now, the free area is set up for those that, just like that. They didn't want to participate. So we put them in the free area. They had a ball in the free area. We put them on tablets. They're playing games on tablets. I'm saying, huh? You don't want to do the points, get the points and play Ocean Bowl?
And win some money?
And win some money? No. They like, no. They sitting on the tablets playing and everything. So a couple instructors from Ocean Bowl instructors came by and saw them and everything. They started playing Connect 4. I didn't know this, but one of the kids, they were brothers, but one of the kids, he's beat everybody here in Connection 4. Everybody at Robert C. Marshall. So
really?
He was the champ of Connection 4 at Robert C. Marshall. And he played two of the instructors. They had the tag team. It was 2 against 1. He played 2 adults against him doing Connection 4.
And he whipped him.
And he whipped him. He whipped him.
So we might have to include that as a playground game now.
Yes, because they engaged. They enjoyed themselves. They didn't go away upset. They had earned some points. They didn't stop playing until like after lunchtime. So they earned some points, and they did receive some prizes and everything. And they that first day, it was a basketball game. I think that was the math section.
Okay, NBA math hoops.
NBA hoops. They were playing that game, and they could work together and all. But I saw them understanding one another's strengths and weaknesses, and saying, "Let me answer that. Let me answer that." And they yielded to the person that knew math real good to answer it on their team.
Yeah.
But when they figured out all of these points are going to your team, they start helping one another.
Yeah.
It was competition, but yet it wasn't competition. It was like, we all here, guys, is a way to earn some points. So let us help one another earn these points. Now, they were up there. They didn't realize that you could get badges. Yeah. They didn't realize you can get badges. When the word got out that you could get badges, it just went through the camp. It went through the camp. Get your badge, get your badge, get your badge, go your badge. And I just saw that was like they were being creative. That like it's another way to get points and everything and toys or prizes and all. Yeah. And it wasn't a competitive thing. It was a thing like we're helping one another.
Oh, that's community right there.
Community, yeah. So I enjoyed that.
Bryson and them came in here and talked about how some other rec center young ladies came over to tell them, hey, y'all stay encouraged.
Right. Oh, that was an awesome time. That's what I said. It was competitive, but
compassion.
That level of compassion. Yeah. That Middle Branch. The young lady was from Middle Branch. Well, she, Middle Branch can, they can say that she goes to Middle Branch summer camp. Yes. But she came to this summer camp first at Robert C. Marshall.
Okay.
So we just good kids, and she came over like Big Mama or something, and gave them all hugs and say, be encouraged. Don't put your heads down. This is not over. You did a great job. First things first. I'm gonna teach my young people. And I should have instilled this in them first: how to lose gracefully.
Sportsmanship.
Sportsmanship. Yeah. You always lose with class, dignity, honor, professionalism. You always lose that way. You always shake hands afterwards. Good game, no crying. Hey, it was a game. You have winning, losers, and all. But you go back to the drawing board and see what you can do better.
That's what's up.
And that's the first thing. And I had a conversation. Hats off to Mr. Lucky and Mr. Chuck from Harlem Park.
Yes, sir.
Hats off to him. You did an outstanding job. Lucky, I know you worked hard with him and all. Outstanding job. You outplayed us. So I commend you. I take your hat off. I give you props and all. And I commend Mr. Charles. He reached out to me after the game and texted me and said, hey, I'm going to teach sportsmanship to my group too. So it was a mutual understanding from both of them. And they always, we have gamers in the building that that's what they love to do. We had to put the electronics portion in our summer camp just because of that.
Did you know one of the first lessons you learned is also a great way to earn a 4-year degree from a top university while staying right here in Montgomery County? Earn your first 2 years of credit at Montgomery College or another college or university, then transfer into one of 9 Maryland universities with in-demand programs at the universities at Shady Grove. Save on tuition and earn the same high-quality degree that you would at the university's home campus. USG, 9 universities, 1 campus, great results.
Welcome back to Ocean Bowl Games. I'm your host, Roman Sudan, and we're going to travel up north to go check out the Medfield Recreation Center. Really cool recreation center. They have this awesome eGaming lounge. Really proud of this team and what they've been able to do at the rec centers, all the teams that came through. Listen, they had high expectations, but they didn't quite make the finals, but they did very good in their first year. So introducing for 2024 Ocean Bowl Games Baltimore, Medfield Recreation Center.
My name's Frida, and
My name's Nala, with 2 A's.
My name's Allie.
All right, Allie.
Nyla. You gotta speak up. My name's Nyla.
Okay.
And I'm Mr. Thomas. So for our first time doing it, I believe that we did very well. There was a lot of things I was surprised at with our group, especially with the ones that came up in the second place in the runner-ups. Not the runner-ups, but like the second round. a lot of questions I was surprised that they even answered, and I was like, oh, I can't even answer some of these. So it was real nice. It was good to see them bond with each other and all that, and then also like work together on different types of things to help each other work together and be successful on the program.
I think I really liked the vibe there, like the music and stuff was kind of cool. It got stuck in my head, but I feel like it was really cool.
I had a lot of fun, if I'm being honest. Like, I had a lot of fun at the engineering and art station. And same with Nala, I think the vibe was pretty cool.
Everything. I said everything.
Okay, so we're the moonwalking starfish, and I feel like if our name was a little bit shorter, it would be easier to memorize it.
What would you wish you could do more to prepare for next year?
I feel like maybe more like, instead of just trying to like read all the book at once, just reread it so you can get like the information and like underline it and stuff like that.
Senior?
Dreams.
The champs are here. Congratulations, Harlem Park, for another wonderful Ocean Bowl games. The Alaskan Salmon Sharks were the big surprise. But look, you can be down at the bottom, but as long as you have tenacity and perseverance, you can win. Let's talk to Harlem Park. Hey, hold the mic up, y'all.
He let the game come to him. When they went down, when they were in the playoffs, they went down, he looked up at me and I was like, calm down, you got this. No need to panic, no need. That's when he stepped up. He stepped up and he got them to step up. And that's why I named him MVP.
All the record players, please pull up to the front. You're gonna intro your own team, your champions, coming back to back.
Hey, we doing this like the Kansas City Chiefs. Back to back. Back to back. Back to back. Back to back. Back to back.
All right, club out. All right.
What's up?
My name is Nigel Parents, the MVP of Ocean Bowl.
My name is Cameron Morris.
My name is Syer Grimes.
Y'all deserve it.
You got all of you said it right in front of me.
No, I go.
Yeah, you said it right in front.
You said right in front of me.
Right in front of me.
Really? Yeah, you weren't even here last year. Chill out.
It doesn't even matter.
Chill out.
It doesn't even matter.
You weren't even here last year. Chill out.
Okay, all right, back. Let's go.
I felt about Thursday. I felt like we was out of the league. I told Mr. Lucky, I said, I feel like I'm ready to lose. Then he told me, I feel like too. And then I kept talking to my team. I was like, we need some more points on the board. And then that's when Friday, Miss Erica gave us a chance. I was so happy. And then we got the opportunity to win the Ocean Bowl game. I was very nervous when we were playing the Ocean Bowl clash because I thought that girl was very nice at it.
And we played against the Alaskan Salmon Sharks. And I had a problem with that. I really did, because I didn't think we should have been playing against each other. Two teams that were from the same rack playing against each other, but that's the way the cookie crumbled, and we went on to do what we supposed to do.
Experience from last year to this year, I felt like we had more fun last year than this year, and we had lots of more activities this year. And last year only took 1 day, and then this year took 2 days. And then I was very confused on that, and then I said, I know we had a lot to do.
We at the bottom, then we just locked in to this one game, and it got us up, and we just started trying.
Was that Scuba Tech too?
Yeah. And beach balling, we went against these two kids who did not know how to play. And instantly they started beating us. I'm like, whoa. And the first match, We won. We thought it didn't count, so we had to run it back, and that's when they won. But then we found out, the first match actually did count. Yeah. So we were so happy, and then that's when when we lost. Najee was like, bro, we still chill out. I was like,
how did y'all do with the questions part? Round 2, the questions popped up. They gave for power-ups.
The question part was not hard because like we mostly know the questions and we prep.
How did you know most of the questions?
Because simple math and some of the questions was like ocean based on ocean stuff, and I'm mostly into like aquatic stuff.
We had our books, we crammed, because I heard somebody saying, oh, look, Harlem Park's cramming. They may not be ready this year. Nope. We took our time. We got everything together. And I made sure, look, y'all got to learn this stuff. Because if you don't, we're going to walk out of there with egg on our face. All the stuff we've been talking all summer long about how we want to go back to back. If we don't win, we're going to have egg on our face. And everybody going to look at us and laugh at us.
I think the questions was a little easy because like most of the questions came out the book.
I like the fact that it was 2 days. You didn't have to cram everything into one day. And I actually liked the venue. I didn't like all the walking up the steps, but of course. I love the venue. I thought it was nice. And hopefully we can have it there again next year.
It was our last year, and like doing summer camp and Ocean Bowl. I was kind of sad about it, but you still got to move on with life.
Right. Why? Because you turning how
old? Next year I'm turning 14.
They're all age out this year.
Because we go to 14.
Yep.
But do y'all want to come still help out?
Yes. So I like the stations. I like how they had each the math, engineering. I wish it was a little bit more spaced out because it was kind of all crammed together, especially on the second floor. That was a little crammed together, but I did like how y'all did have different sections for each so they can see science, math, technology, art, and all parts of STEAM.
Thank you so much for sharing that.
This was my first time going to the Ocean Bowl thing. I think it was really good. I like seeing how you guys focus on biodiversity and just marine biology to begin with, or just the beginning parts of it. I think it's really good for children to learn about the ecosystem, especially when it concerns, Baltimore.
I want to give it up to the 2024 Ocean Bowl Games Baltimore champions. Y'all give yourselves a hand. I will move on the card over here. As an additional prize, we want to make sure that the rec center can now be ready for when Steam Your Dreams comes and we have programming. We need to have a TV instead of a projector. There we go. We got to stand when we put the TV on, got a little power cord. Those are the things we got to do with Steam Your Dreams to work with our guy Lucky, who did bad
to bad. And next year it's bad to bad to bad.
Wow. Let's go, y'all. Steam Your Dreams. When I say Steam Your, you say Dream. Steam Your
Dream.
Let's go. Thanks for watching. Please do us a favor. Like and subscribe. Tell all your friends, teachers, everybody, parents. Come on out to Ocean Bowl Games. We have a tournament coming up in November 2024 in Washington, D.C. We want to also look out for Ocean Bowl Games and University Shady Groves, our new partner and sponsor over there in Montgomery County. Thank the Steam Your Dreams teams. When I say Steam Your, you say Dreams. Steam Your